Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I have this Rosalind shiny rainbow pots here. As you can see, I'm going ahead and then removing these from the packaging. I'm gonna go ahead and lay them up like this, just so the gel basically goes downward before I swatch, so they don't leak or anything like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and let that sit there for 30 minutes before I start my swatching. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my swatching and more about the formula. Okay, so here I went ahead and already swatched each color. As you guys can see, I used this little plastic circle thing, and I just went ahead and just placed it on there so I'm able to see the color without me having to open them. And this color in particular, I think it's 𝚤𝚚𝚎𝚗𝚡, is definitely one of my favorite colors. It's a really pretty hot pink glitter, and these do include a very good amount. Here's how they look inside. This is how I open mine, just so the gel doesn't seep through the sides, because I don't like that sort of mess, you know. But this is how they look. I really love the consistency. It is very thin, and it is a sort of runny, but not too runny to the point, you know, that you can't work with it. But yeah, this is how they look. I believe they're 5 milliliters each. And yeah, this is how they look. Really pigmented as well. I only did 2 coats on my swatch, and just look how beautiful that color looks. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and also be showing you guys the color from the pot and then from the lid as well. I'm also gonna be doing a press on set, so make sure you go ahead and stay tuned for that. Now to get started, I'm going to go ahead and be placing some of this mounting putty onto my little stands here, as you guys can see. Once I have that done, I'm going to go ahead and be placing my nail tips on there. I'm using BTR full coverage Coffin nail tips. So once I have them all placed, this is how they look. Now at the free edge, they do have this little plastic thing at the end, so I'm going to go ahead and then be gently filing that away from each of the nail tips, as you guys can see here. Also, when doing process, I always recommend to remove the shine and buff the shine away from the nail tip, so the gel polish or whatever you're adheres better and you get no peeling, any of that. For this video, it's more of a demonstration on how to use the product that I'm reviewing, not really about press on, just so you guys know. So to apply the product, I'm going to go ahead and be using this polygel brush. This brush is specifically just used for anything glitter basically. I'm going to go ahead and be using the color 𝚤𝚚𝚎𝚗𝚡. Like I said, this color was really pretty, so I just had to use this one. And here I'm going to go ahead and be demonstrating how the formula looks, and just look at how beautiful that looks. And I'm just going to go ahead and be grabbing a very small amount, and I'm also going to be going ahead and showing you guys how I use it and how it applies with just this amount. Here's how you guys can see, just look at that one stroke. It's really pretty. It does have like a jelly type of sheer look, but at the same time not really. It's kind of hard to tell. Just look at it. I'm just really in love with how these worked. I really like these, and they're just very easy to work with, and I highly recommend you guys get these. I love glitter. I don't have much of it, but I wish I did have some, and now that I have these, I think I'm actually going to be using these a lot more now. But yeah, basically I'm just going to go ahead and be doing a very thin coat onto the entire nails. Then once I've done that, then I'm going to go ahead and then apply my second coat.
Ain't no good time when it's the darkest sin. You give me something that I can't give you here. Tell me what you're thinking, I need to know you're feeling. If you crush on me, you need to know my story. But don't get too close to me, cause I need my fantasy. You give me something that I can't give you here. Tell me what you're thinking, I need to know you're feeling. If you crush on me, you need to know my story. But don't get too close.
So now that I've applied my first layer and I've cured that for 30 seconds, I'm going in and applying a second coat just to get more of that glitter And yeah, that's basically all I'm doing.
Here I am, falling out deep inside, and I feel like I don't need you.
Now I do have a top coat that I use specifically for glitter, which is going to be my Savlon top coat. Like I said, this one's only used for glitter. Unfortunately, I guess I pressed the wrong button on my camera and I didn't record me applying the top coat, but I did apply the top coat just so you guys know. Like I said, I just accidentally clicked the wrong button, so I didn't actually record. But anywho, after curing the top coat, I'm going to go ahead and be using this liner brush, as you guys can see here, and some of this Rosalind gel polish. It's a very pretty bright white color. Then I'm going to go ahead and be drawing a little dot in the middle where I want my French tip to be. Then I'm just going to go ahead and outlining the French tip, just like so. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and be curing that for 60 seconds.
Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you. It's you. Oh, you. The second I saw you, I'm nervous that it's you. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that it's you. Now we don't wanna go back, blurring all the lines, been going from. I know that we both should get back. Been losing my mind, like being lost in your, yeah, your blue eyes. All my plans reversing. You know that it's working. You're working. Don't care, you're crazy, it's perfect. Shaky and I'm slurring, 'cause I'm nervous. It's you. It's you. Oh, you. The second I saw you, I'm nervous that it's you. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that it's you. I'm just saying, I can't ignore you. I'm not playing. Might mess up and fall for you. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that it's you. Oh, you. That it's you.
Now that I finished my French tips, I'm going to go ahead and be going with my Model 1's top coat, and I'm just going to go ahead and lastly top coat the entire nail. No glitter should get onto this top coat since I already top coated previously with my other top coat. Then I went ahead and then cured this for 60 seconds. Okay, so before I show you the final result on how the set turned out, I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate a few colors from the kit as well that I really found really pretty. These are all only applied with one coat, and just look at how gorgeous these colors are. So here's how the set turned out. I'm so in love with this color. I just think it's a really pretty simple set, but it looks just amazing. I love the glitter. I love the French outline. It just looks super gorgeous. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. As always, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.